This is KVUE News at 6.
What's in the water?
Bits of particles floating around inside there.
People in one Williamson County neighborhood now worried about their health.
Homegrown Austin business Whole Foods makes it big. How the $13 billion deal with Amazon will affect Austin. Hi, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm Mike Rush.
And I'm Quita Culpepper. A big business deal resounding through Austin tonight. Whole Foods, created here in the capital city, is purchased by one of the world's largest companies.
Amazon shelling out $13.7 billion. KVUE's Amber Downing is at Whole Foods in Northwest Austin. And Amber, this is a big deal for what started as a little store on Lamar Boulevard.
This is a huge acquisition. It's an effort for Amazon to get itself into the grocery business. Whole Foods started in Austin in 1978 and now has more than 430 stores nationwide. This is a chance to grow even larger. Amazon says Whole Foods' home base will stay in Austin, though. We spoke with Kyle Bunch, whose company worked with Whole Foods on technology and marketing. We asked why Amazon wants to get into groceries.
I think if you look at what Amazon's trying to do and get to that last mile and be able to deliver things to us faster, there's not a much better opportunity to establish a presence in a lot of our communities than a company and a brand like Whole Foods. So.
Bunch thinks Amazon will likely preserve the culture of the Whole Foods store. He says that brand is what customers are drawn to. Now, Whole Foods employees were told about this acquisition today in a staff meeting this morning. Some of them felt reassured that the home base will remain in Austin. In Northwest Austin, Amber Downing, KVUE News.
Now, this sale is having a huge impact on investors. Whole Foods stock closed up 29% today, but look at other competing grocers. Walmart down almost 5%, Kroger double that, down 9%, and Sprouts, we do have a couple of those here around Austin, their stock closed down 6%.
Almost immediately, social media filled with jokes, memes, and comments about the sale. A couple of big themes here. First, people saying that they spend $13.7 billion on Whole Foods all the time, poking fun at the store's reputation for having high prices. Tony jokes that's what he pays for Evian water and Luna bars. Others saying they can't wait for Amazon drones to deliver their groceries. Daniel looking forward to his airlifted carrots and couscous. And others joking Alexa misinterpreted Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos' instructions and bought Whole Foods by mistake.
Well, some Gerald residents are worried about what's in their water.
They say they've received notification that it has high levels of naturally occurring fluoride. And KVUE's Aaron Jones tells us some people are concerned about their health.
We've been weary about drinking any faucet water.
Since the start of the year, Mauricio Fernandez has wondered what's in his water. And so have many other residents living in the Gerald community of Sonterra.
Bits of particles floating around inside there.
2 weeks ago, they got some answers when this letter from their utility company, Sonterra Mud, arrived at their door. In it, information that levels of fluoride deemed unsafe by the Environmental Protection Agency were detected in the water.
We have a 6-month-old, and all his bottles were filled with water from Sonterra Mud.
New mom Amanda Robbins couldn't believe the news, reading that people who drink excess amounts of water with high levels of fluoride could develop bone disease, and it's caused staining and pitting in children's teeth. She took her son to the doctor because he had been having some health issues.
The doctor had basically said that she did some research on the fluoride and that it is the cause of his diarrhea and his vomiting.
We reached out to the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, who is tracking the issues with the water. A spokesperson told us since this is Sonterra Mud's first violation, no penalty has been made, but they are expected to correct the problem and should provide an alternate source of water for the community. Robbins says that hasn't been the case.
They just basically tell us that we need to be the ones that provide the water, even though it says an alternate source should be provided in the letter, and they deny it. They deny any discounts or anything like that.
In a statement made today, a Sonterra Mud spokesperson says the quality of our water is our highest priority. We can confirm that no one's health is in danger, and because of that, we do not have a boil water notice in effect. We have been monitoring the situation and are exploring short and long-term remedies to ensure that our drinking water remains as safe as it can be. These residents hope those remedies come soon. In Gerald, Aaron Jones, KVUE News.
Buda is also battling over fluoride in their water. They've had no fluoride since 2015 when they got a new water provider. They're letting voters decide whether to begin adding it. That will be on the ballot in November.
A former world champion Taekwondo competitor and member of the U.S. national team is charged with using some of her moves on an Austin paramedic. Mandy Malloon is charged with assault on a public servant. According to court documents, she's been at the Austin Transition Center in Southeast Austin and suffering with mental health issues. The center called a paramedic to evaluate Malloon. An arrest affidavit says she applied a thumb lock, punched, kneed, and kicked the paramedic. The document specifically cites her Taekwondo accolades and says, quote, her skills in strikes and control techniques are more advanced than most people and capable of causing severe damage.
Well, we all know there's lots of things to love about Austin, but not, it seems, for the governor of our great state.
From comments that he's made to items on his special session call to his vetoes. KVUE political reporter Ashley Godot is live at the Capitol. And Ashley, this is making some Austin representatives very unhappy.
Well, Mike and Quita, Representative Eddie Rodriguez is one of them, and he says the dislike for Texas's blue city is interfering with policies that could really help homeowners.
A bunch of heavy-handed bureaucrats in Austin,
it's no
Texas,
secret.
Some local governments, like the city of Austin, are doing everything they can to overregulate.
There's some things Governor Greg Abbott doesn't really like about Austin.
I gotta tell you, it's great being out of the People's Republic of Austin.
Just listen to the shots he took last week while talking to a group of Bell County Republicans.
When you leave Austin and start heading north, you start feeling different. Once you cross the Travis County line, and then it starts smelling different. And you know what that fragrance is? Freedom. It's the smell of freedom that does not exist in Austin, Texas.
But the governor isn't just talking. His actions are backing it up. The agenda he set for the upcoming special session includes items that seem to target the way Austin does things, from protecting certain trees to permitting new construction.
They are stifling our economy, interfering with job creation, and undermining private property rights.
This is completely false. If you look at the state of Texas, Austin tends to do better than almost every other part of the state.
Austin Representative Eddie Rodriguez has been in office since 2002. He's used to the occasional Austin bashing that comes from the Capitol.
I mean, I'm not trying to be too partisan here, but, you know, Austin is, as some people say, the blueberry in the tomato soup.
But Rodriguez says the governor is now stopping bills aimed at addressing Austin's affordability crisis, like his bill to increase the number of homestead preservation districts and reinvestment zones, and one from Austin Senator Kurt Watson to allow more low-income housing tax credits be issued to build affordable housing developments. Both bills passed by lawmakers, but just vetoed by the governor.
Just again, going after Austin, saying Austin shouldn't do things the way Austin wants to do it. Again, it's an attack on local control. It's not leadership, I'll tell you that.
We reached out to the governor for an interview. He was not available. Live at the Capitol, Ashley Godot, KVUE News.